Well, I can't wait, man.
He's gonna screw it up. Chuck's Mangled News.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. And everybody on the West Coast, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And everybody else in between this great, big, beautiful country of ours. How the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? Oh, my gosh. Hey, man, what day is this? Do I do this every day? What day is this? Tuesday, right? Tuesday. Yeah, Labor Day was yesterday, you know. Big old Labor Day. Look at this. Freaking commercial for Donnie T-shirt or whatever. Donnie fabric softener. I'm falling apart here, folks. You know, so bear with me. God. Chip Franklin inside the Beltway.com. And he has a little asterisk. Oh, this is, people want to get verified on Twitter so bad. You know, it's like, oh, you got to, and I was like that for a while. And I'm like, no, give up. Just forget it. You know, I'm a small fry. Now, there's a Natalie Jacoby. She helps all these people boost their site. I mean, so they get more followers, more and more and more. Does she have a blue little check mark? No. How many followers does she got? 97,000. Let me say that again. 97,000 followers. And she don't have one of them little blue verified. You think that, hey, a lot of people know this lady, right? No. Twitter got their own rules. It's almost like you got to be a movie star or a cocksucker or something. Oh, hey, that's what I wanted to tell you. Sorry about that. Hey, it's not a kid's show, so if you got crumb munchers, rugrats running around, time to put them for a nap. Kick their ass outside if it's nice outside. Give them an Xbox, PlayStation. Give them an iPad with headphones. Let them listen to music. They don't need to be here listening to me. Okay? So let's just go ahead and do that shit right now. Anyway, Larry Elder has been endorsed by Trump. What else do you need to know? And Larry Elder, I guess he's going against Gavin Newsom in California. Oh my gosh, these people, it just never ends. I want to try to turn something here. Yeah, let's do this. See if that cuts that out. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Ha-ha. All right, so anyway. The other thing is, too, if you notice with my voice, yesterday, and all the time before, and I never thought of it, I just left all the controls the way they were. So I'm listening yesterday, and I'm like, damn, I sound like a squeaky mouse. What the hell is going on here? You know, so I check out these things here. What the hell is that? Okay, I check out these. I don't know. They're just showing a freaking guy with sunglasses. You know, one of them emoji things. I don't know what the hell that means. So anyway, I checked the thing, and there's not enough tone in it. I mean, it's like cranked all the way up for, what do they call it? Treble? They have treble and bass? Yeah, treble. So if I sound a little bit different, it's not because I got a cold. It's because I balanced this stupid thing out. So anyway, oh man. What else is going on in this Twitter world? Lane says, hi Lane. Hey, that's my cuz, man. Okay, no, it's not. No, it's not. That's like Mama Chick, Elaine Lane. Yeah, you know, I call her cuz. So, am I correct in assuming that when shopping for a new home, everyone else is looking for a floor plan that puts the master bedroom as far away from the rest of the house as possible on account of the potential for naughty noises? I don't know. Am I correct in assuming that when shopping for a new home, everyone else is looking for a floor plan that puts the master bedroom as far away from the rest of the house as possible, on account of the potential for naughty noises? I don't know. I don't think it makes a difference when you do it on a dining room table, does it? I don't know. Or on the couch, or on the floor, in the living room. You're going to have some naughty noises. Just make sure, the kids are on vacation somewhere in the Bahamas. Or somewhere. Yeah, like, if it's nice out, kick their ass outside, right? So, yeah, It is kind of funny because I'll tell you a real quick story. My daughter had her bedroom across from our bedroom, and she was a teenager, high school and stuff. We'd get a little busy in there, and come out in the morning and she'd see us and she'd get a big smile on her face. She'd go, taking care of business last night, weren't you? And talk about, red-faced, like, oh, man, come on. Really? Oh, jeez. There was not much we could do about it. I mean, there's not much. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it. I mean, it's like, you say, well, hell, at least we love each other, at least we're not fighting. At least we're not fighting. Because she'd get pretty worked up when we have an argument, but kids do that. So, here, Jennifer Cohn. This is breaking after meeting in Brazil with President Jair Bolsonaro, who is staging a copycat insurrection in Brazil today. Steve Bannon's pal Jason Miller has been detained by police at the airport in Brazil to testify into an investigation into anti-democratic acts thread. Ooh. And that's your plumbing. What is this? Oh, it says show the thread. Okay, so this is number 15. Wow, Jason Miller was in Brazil this weekend ostensibly for CPAC and to promote his MAGA app, Getter, which is tied to Bannon's shady Chinese billionaire Paul Guai Wangyi. Miller received $20K a month from Bannon's fraud-linked nonprofit and hosted Bannon's War Room podcast in 2019. This lady, Jennifer Cohn, she has a lot of info. So it's a shame I didn't get to read any of it before, but check her out, Jennifer Cohn, Jennifer Cohn. So, and yes, it's me, Dame 100 retweeted that. So yeah, I got to check that out later. So I'm like really innocent, You know what? Keep Stephen Miller down there. We don't need him up here. We really don't. Lordy, Lord. Oh, boy. Okay, Georgia criminal case against Trump gains steam, and it's time for Rudy Giuliani to panic. And that's from the PalmerReport.com. Holly Huntley, hashtag resist, is the one that posted that. Oh, sorry. One of these days I'm going to just blow somebody's ears out or something. Anyway, holy crap. Okay, now here's from the Hill 5. Get ready to the news. It's Mangled news, folks. Regularly news. Democrats stare down nightmare September. Why? I don't know. Are they back yet? I don't know. I should get on CNN and take a look, right? What a dumbass. I follow this shit, but I don't follow it close enough to be like a cheerleader, like football or something like that. What is this? You know, shit, air, crazy. Sorry. People on radio love me. They're like, when you're listening to Chuck, don't turn your volume up. You know, if you miss a word or two, that's fine, because that son of a bitch is going to cough. What the hell? Okay, Democrats are staring down a nightmare September, a month jam-packed with deadlines and bruising fights over their top priorities. The numerous legislative challenges in a condensed timeline will test Democratic unity and provide plenty of opportunities for Republicans to lay political traps just a year out from the 2022 midterms, where they are feeling increasingly bullish about their chances. Yet the thing is the Democrats, they're not hollering loud enough. They're being shouted down by the Republicans, and they need to really start opening their mouth too and counteracting these bullshit, gaslighting, lying motherfuckers. Right? When lawmakers return to Washington, they'll have to juggle averting a government shutdown in a matter of days with Democrats' self-imposed deadline for advancing an infrastructure and spending package that is at the center of President Biden's economic and legislative agenda and sparking high-profile divisions. That's on top of a looming decision about the debt ceiling, a voting rights clash set to come to the Senate floor in mid-September, lingering Afghanistan fallout, and in the wake of a controversial Supreme Court decision, a heated fight over abortion. I think it's a full agenda, said Dick Durbin, Democrat from Illinois, told the Hill. No shit. Oh my! Here. I still don't understand why they have all these long recesses. They're ridiculous. Senator Tim Kaine added that the Senate schedule would be crowded, but they were getting used to working weekends and were going to continue to. So, okay, here we go. Senators are scheduled to return to Washington on Monday, though they'll only be in there for 3 days that week because of Yom Kippur, the Jewish holiday. The House is set to return September 20th. September 20th. That's ridiculous. You know, and they say, oh, we got to go back and see our constituents and meet with them. And you know what? That's bullshit. The pandemic has proved one thing. There's a lot of shit that can get done over the internet. Like Zoom, town hall meetings over the internet. Come on. You got email, you got Twitter, you got Facebook, you got all this shit. Instagram, TikTok. You want to TikTok your constituents? TikTok the fuck out of them, God damn it. You don't have to go anywhere. Stay in Washington and get some of this work done, man. Somebody's got to change this shit. Can an executive order change it? Mr. Joe Biden. You know, there's been times the president says, hey, you can't leave. You can't leave until this is done. Guess what? Shit gets done. Shit gets done. But as long as they can go ahead and keep playing around like with this shit, nothing gets done. Nothing. They could have so much done in 1 year if they would not take a break. Zoom, town hall meetings, TikTok, Zoom, everything. Facebook, Twitter, everything. Do it on a Saturday afternoon. You could sit on your ass, kick your shoes off. Don't even put your pants on or your skirt or whatever else you ladies put on. Okay? Just stop. Hey, wear a bikini. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Have people tune in. You don't have to go glad handing everybody. especially during a pandemic, and you don't do it anyway. That's what I mean. They could scream. September 20th. So if you want to read the rest of this shit, this is from thehill.com, September 7th. 6 a.m. Democrats stare down nightmare September. And I'm staring down a night. How can it be a nightmare September when they don't even come back until the 20th? The House. How can that be? How can that be? Did the House pass so much shit that the Senate could, I don't know. I don't understand it. And that's another thing. Why don't they align with that, whatchamacallit? I don't understand. Why don't they align with the Senate, the House, and work the same times they do instead of, they go pass these bills or whatever, and then they go pass it to the Senate, and then they leave. And the Senate's stuck with a thing in their hand, Oh boy, here we go. The Hill 1 hour ago. My pillow guy becomes a nightmare for a January 6th rioter and for justice. Now, what the hell is this talking about? All right. The views expressed by contributors are their own and not the view of the Hill or Mon Valley Radio or Chuck's Mangled News. A man of all seasons, Sir Thomas More confronts Richard Rich, a former protege who lied in court to convict him in exchange for being named Attorney General of Wales. As Rich passes by, Moore asks for Wales. Why, Richard, it profits a man nothing to give his soul for the whole world, but for Wales. Oh, great. Hey, that was there, but I don't know what. So where am I at? Oh, it's a movie, and A Man for All Seasons, or a play. Sir Thomas More. The scene came to mind after Doug Jensen, one of the January 6 rioters, was rearrested for listening to an online speech by Trump supporter and pillow magnate Mike Lindell. Jensen agreed not to use the internet as a condition of bail. Way to go. But to violate those terms for the My Pillow guy. I wonder how they caught him. They monitored his internet. Now that's scary. Okay, monitoring his internet. So when you are on probation and you're not allowed to use the internet, don't use the internet. The scene came to mind. Okay. I have long been a vocal critic of Lindell and all those who rioted in Congress. Yet the Jensen case raises concern about the condition placed on bail by courts and the message that rehabilitation or remorse can be convincingly shown only by denouncing past political viewpoints or association. After the riot, the Justice Department opposed bail for many defendants. The FBI found no evidence of a broad conspiracy of insurrection. Not abroad, just big enough to get everybody riled up to go do that shit. However, and most of the roughly 570 people arrested have been charged only with forms of trespassing or parading. That's not right. Only 40 face conspiracy charges relating to planning to do violence or property destruction. Jensen was one of the best-known figures, pictured standing before police with his arms spread wide, wearing a QAnon t-shirt emblazoned with an eagle. He was charged with 7 counts, largely for trespassing, parading, and unlawfully entering the building. Just 1 count alleges assaulting, resisting, opposing, impeding, intimidating, or interfering with officers. Jensen did not appear to be armed and was shown moving through the halls, verbally confronting officers. Like many of the arrested, Jensen had to fight for bail for 6 months before a judge agreed to release him pending trial. In securing bail on July 13th, Jensen assured U.S. District Court Judge Timothy Kelly that he no longer believed in QAnon and was deceived by those who questioned the election. Kelly agreed, but only if Jensen stayed away from the internet or cell phone access. 2 weeks later, a court officer reportedly found Kelly in his garage secretly listening to Lindell. God. So if you want to read the rest of that, my pillow guy becomes a nightmare for a January 6th rioter and for justice. That's the Hill. McCabe. All right. Here's another one from the Hill. McCabe says law enforcement should take upcoming right-wing rally very seriously. Former FBI Director Andrew McCabe on Monday said law enforcement should take an upcoming right-wing rally, which is planned to support jailed January 6 rioters, very seriously. I think they should take it very seriously. In fact, they should take it more seriously than they took the same sort of intelligence that they likely saw on January 5th, McCabe, a CNN contributor, said during an appearance on the network's Aaron Burnett Out Front show. The Justice for J6 rally, planned by Look Ahead America, a nonprofit organization founded and led by former Trump campaign staffer Matt Braynard, is scheduled to take place on September 18th in Washington, D.C. in support of rioters who have been charged in connection with the January 6th Capitol riot. This is looking ugly, folks. The last paragraph, and I'm going to get off this. I can't do a whole article. Just can't do it. I don't want to spend all day on one article. McCabe, who served as FBI's deputy director from 2016 to 2018 and at one point spent time as acting director, said law enforcement has a few factors leaning in their favor this time compared to the January 6th riot, one of which is the president in the White House. That's true. So, what's that date? Mark that date down. September 18th in Washington, D.C. There could be trouble. Okay. I said that freaking... Man, how many times did I say that? I'm going to have to go through this, find out. The Atlantic yesterday, how to de-radicalize your town. While hundreds of men in surrounding towns were leaving Belgium to fight for ISIS in Syria, this town didn't lose one young person. Here's why. When I first went to Mangled, Belgium, the summer was hot and angry. Leaders everywhere in 2018 seem to be building ever higher walls and declaring new definitions of us and them. In the United States, the Supreme Court upheld President Donald Trump's Muslim ban. In Israel, Knesset passed a law rendering the right to self-determination in a state of Israel a privilege unique to Jewish people. In Hungary, Viktor Orban's far-right governor criminalized anyone who assisted asylum-seeking migrants. Jeez. In such a season, Mechelen felt like a refuge. Its cobbled streets, gabled houses, and cathedral tower recalled a chocolate box version of old Europe, mythical place that the far right claims it must defend. Yet the word that kept coming to mind on my visit, there was cosmopolitan. Mechelen reminded me of something I had once read by the British Yannian philosopher Quame Anthony Appiah. Cosmopolitanism is an expensive act of the moral imagination, he wrote. It sees human beings as shaping their lives within nesting memberships, a family, a neighborhood, a plurality of low overlapping identity groups. And why am I fucking reading this? Aspiring out to encompass all humanity, it asks us to be many things because we are many things. See, now here's a perfect article. You get how to de-radicalize your town. And this person, Carla Power, remember that name? Carla Power decides she's going to write a whole fucking history about this town and everything and everybody and everything in it, and like she's writing a goddamn book, and she won't tell you how do you de-radicalize. You know, you have to read to the very end. De-radicalize your... Who knows? Who knows and who fucking cares? I hate articles like this. They drive me crazy. Especially when I'm doing a show. I can't. You know, I'm sorry. I don't have time to pre-read everything. This shit... It's them. It's... Hey, if I got to blame somebody, it's them. It's them. This shit is fed to me, and it just pops up, and I read it. But it's not like one at a time. I get like 10, a whole bunch at a time. And then I scroll through. Hey, do I like this? Do I not? I don't read it, okay? So, fuck it. That's all I can say. Fuck it. I need a drink of coffee. Decaf. I can't believe I had to quit. You know, they even said on the internet, and doctors are saying it now, caffeinated coffee don't have a lot to do with tachycardia. But I'll tell you what, if I get caffeine, man, that freaking ticker starts racing. So I don't know where they get their information at. I'm an enigma. That's what I am, an enigma. So, Arizona Spring Slinger says, okay, I have to, oh, Jesus, shut up. I said that word again. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do the best I can. You know, there's certain things you got to have. You know, when you're a kid, you got to quit sucking your thumb. Okay, Arizona Spring Singer says, I have to say that Twitter has the best people. Thank you to all my new friends as well as my old friends. I have reached my follow back limit again today. Just as I got caught up, I am falling behind again. It's a nice problem to have. Thanks again. You will get a follow. And this guy has... Oh, jeez. I didn't want to do that. He got 7,400 followers. And he don't have a verified badge. Why do you... I don't know. Oh, my gosh. J Resist. I'm not sure about Ponzi scheme, but crypto reminds me of an old joke about playing poker. If you look around the table and can't figure out who the mark is, then you are the mark. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, I didn't fall for none of that. Too dangerous. Way too dangerous for me. Way. I didn't like that when it started. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Any people they're just going into it. I don't know it. I'm not saying. I'm just get away from it. I got a minute left, and I bet you people are just ecstatic, especially people on the radio that got to keep doing this with their ear pad because I cough. Which I haven't done a lot, but I've done a little bit there today. Oh, boy. I'm running. Oh, come on. I gotta do something here. What the heck? All right. Bridges, not walls. Whoop. That's who's saying this tweet. What would you say? Would you... Yeah, right. I told you, it's Mangled News, folks. You know that. Would you say something if your dining room... Oh, God. Dining room. Let's try this one more time. I got 15 seconds. Would you say something if your dining companion was rude to a restaurant server? I'm not sure if I would at the time, but I would definitely question their character. I would wait till the server left. Okay, time's up. And then I would say, hey, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? Damn it. then people got to work for a living. Okay, that's the end of that. So stay tuned on the radio for the Max Mix Show. And that's from the 1970s all the way up to 2020 music. All mixed, mashed up. And then Lady for the best music female artist of all time. That's just for ladies only, guys. Stay off of there. And then dubstep, EDM, rave music, headbangers. And I'm going to say goodbye to the radio people. And then I'm going to say goodbye to you. And I had a really great time. I hope you did too. So let's just do this shit. All right, let's go. Be careful, don't get that Rona. And have a great day.
He's
All right,
gonna screw it up. Chuck's Mangled
We're saying
News.
goodbye.